Hello, good morning students. So let's start today's work. Yesterday we have finished till question number 7 and today I'm starting with question number 8. Right? The question says given x bar, y bar, x bar, y bar are the means of x, means of y, sigma x, sigma y, standard deviation in x and y, and rho, which is the value for r, is given to us. Find the value for y when x is 70 and find the value for x when y is 90. Read the question properly. Find the value for y, which means I need to find the regression line of y on x. Find the value for x means I need to find the regression line of x on y. Now go back to lines of regression. There is x bar, y bar, bxy and byx, isn't it? X bar and y bar is already known, so we need to find the value for bxy and byx, which are the regression coefficients. Okay, and we are not using the formula for bxy byx in terms of summation. Instead we will use in terms of sigma, which is this relation, because we know bxy is r into sigma x by sigma y, xy, so sigma x by sigma y, and byx is r into sigma y by sigma x. Okay, so here if I need to find bxy, see r is already known, 0.8, sigma x 14, sigma y 20. So solve it, multiply it, you'll get bxy as 0.56. okay, you'll get 0.56. Similarly, byx, the formula is r into sigma y by sigma x, so 0.8 into 20 by 14. Sigma y by sigma x is 20 by 14. If you multiply it, you'll be getting byx as 1.14. Okay, so I hope you're clear till here. Pause the video, understand? Alright, I hope you're clear with that. Great. So bxy is 0.56, byx is 1.14. If you multiply these two, you'll be getting a value less than 1. Okay, so the question was to find the value for x to find the value for y and then find the value for x. So we'll start with the first or the second one, anyone you can do, okay, because both of the regression line we need to find. So therefore now we first find regression line of x on y. I'm finding regression line of x on y. The formula is x minus x bar, bxy, y minus y bar. So put the value x minus 18, 0.56, y minus 100. Okay, and second one, regression line of y on x. Formula is y minus y bar, byx, x minus x bar, y minus 100 is equals to 1.14 into x minus 18. So you give it as equation number 1, equation number 2. Equation number 1 is x on y, equation number 2 is y on x. So pause the video, we'll move to the next page. Okay, so I have written out here to find the value for y when x is 70. To find the value for y when x is 70. This is part 1. To find the value for y when x is 70. If we need to find the value for y, then we will use regression line of y on x. See, because I need to find the value for y, isn't it? So hence I have to use regression line of y on x, which is equation number 2. So equation number 2 was this, isn't it or not? From here I need to find the value for y when x is 70. So this is the equation number 2. Put the value for x as 70, simplify it, you know the simple calculation, bring this side, and therefore we get the value for y, which is 159.28. okay, simple. Similarly, to find the value for x when y is 90. So to find the value for x when y is 90. So what I need to do to find the value for x? Use regression line of x on y. So we use regression line of x on y, which is this, and here I know the value for y is 90, so put the value for y as 90, simplify it, bring your minus 18 to right hand side, it becomes plus 18, and then finally I get x as 12.4. So I hope you're clear with this. So pause the video, note it down. So next question is question number 10, and question number 10 is your 2018. It's very latest question, 2018. So out here a table is given to us. From the given this table, given data, we need to find bxy, byx, which are the regression coefficients, regression line of x and y, and then we need to find the value for x when y is 14. See, from here only we'll get this third one as well. Once I get regression line of x and y, I can find the value for x also. Okay, so let us see what are the things given to us. Okay, variable x and y, because there are two variables. Now mean, See, this is the value for x bar. Mean means x bar and y bar is 8. So x bar is 6, y bar is 8. Standard deviation means sigma x. Sigma x is 4, sigma y is 6. Okay, also given to us is the value for r. The correlation coefficient is 2 by 3. So everything is given to us. In fact, it is similar to the previous question. That's why I've chosen this question, so that it becomes very easy for you to understand, right? So list out the given things. X bar is 6, y bar is 8, sigma x 4, sigma y 6, and r is 2 by 3. So hence, here also I need to find bxy and byx using the same relation. Bxy is r into sigma x by sigma y. Byx is r into sigma y by sigma x. So put the values, then we get out here bxy as 4 by 9, byx as 1. Clear? Even if you multiply these two, 4 by 9 into 1 is 4 by 9, which is less than 1. Okay? Clear? So what I need to find is, so number 1 is done, bxy and byx, 4 by 9 and 1. Second one, regression line of x and y. So regression line of x and y, the formula is this, x minus x bar, which is equals to bxy, y minus y bar. Put the value for x bar, 6, byx 4 by 9, and then y minus 8. Simplified, we get equation as 9x is equals to 4y plus 22. This is the regression line of x and y. Please verify yourself, pause the video, understand. Okay, the third one is to find the value for x when y is equals to 14. So when you're asked to find the value for x when y is 14, so use regression line of x and y, which is this regression line of x and y. So put the values out here, and the value for y is 14, and then final divided with 9, we get x equals to 8.667. I hope you're clear. Pause the video, note down. Alright, question number 9 was a very similar question to question number 10. So number 9, you can do it yourself. I am now moving to question number 16. Right? Question number 16. Right? Okay. So fit a straight line to the following data, treating y as the dependent variable. Okay? And hence predict the value for y when x is 16. We know that regression means prediction, isn't it? Regression means prediction. So when x is, see, all is the value for x, but when x is 16, what is the value for y? We need to find. When x is 16 out here, what is the value for y? We need to find. That is the question asking us. So predict the value for y means find the value for y when x is equals to 16. Means what? We need to find the regression line of y on x. See, find the value for y means find the regression line of y on x. Hint is regression line of y on x. Find. And if I need to find regression line of y on x, I need to find x bar, y bar, byx. If I have these three things, I will find the value for y. Clear? Here, table is given to us. So what happens when table is given to us? See, the value for x, the first row, the value for y, the second row. So now when the table is given to us, so we need to construct one more table and then find summation of xy, summation of x square, summation of y square. Clear? Okay. So therefore we construct a table. Look at this, very easy. Okay. The first two columns is the same given in the question. X, this is the value for x. Y, this is the value for y. Okay. The third column will be xy. Product of x and y will be out here. The fourth column will be x square and the fifth column will be y square. Now why am I finding xy, x square and y square is because see, I need to find the value for byx. So byx is this formula, and in this formula you can clearly see we need to find summation of xy, summation of x, summation of y, summation of x square and summation of x whole square. Isn't it or not? So for this reason we are constructing this table. So how to construct? Let us see once again. The first column is same, x, all these values 12, 14, 12, 13, 14, 12, which is this. Second column is the value for y, the same values out here. Third column, see till here I am talking about. Third column is the product of x and y. So multiply, 14 into 22 is this. 12 into 23 is 276. Similarly, 12 into 24 is 288. Clear till here? Not a problem. The fourth column is the column for x square. So what is the value for x? 14. So x square means 14 into 14, which is 196. Y x square 12. X is 12. So x square will be 144. The corresponding square, 14 square 196. 12 square 144. 13 square 169. 14 square 196. 12 square, 144. So please be clear with this table. Very, very important. And once you understand it, then you can do it yourself as well. And the fifth column is the column for y square. Y is this, so y square is this. 22 square, 484. Similarly, 24 square, 576. I hope you're clear with this. Till here you are clear. And then the last line out here, this symbol stands for summation. So summation means to add. Okay, so this, if you add all this first column, you'll get summation of x. So what is the summation of x? 65. What is the summation of y? 115. Summation of xy? 1494. I hope you're clear. Okay, the fourth column summation is 849. The fifth column, that is the summation of y square, is 2649. Okay, clear with this? Right. See, I need to find x bar, y bar, bxy. So let us start with x bar. Now we know x bar means summation of x by n. X bar means summation of x by n. Summation of x is 65, and n means how many values of x and y are there. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So the value for n is 5. So 65 by 5 is 13. So what is the value for x bar? Mean of x. Mean of x is 13. And mean of y, summation of y by n, that is 115 by 5, which is 23. So this is the value for x bar, this is the value for y bar. See, we are doing varieties of sum out here. Okay, how to find bxy, byx, x bar, y bar, and how to find regression of lines. I hope you are clear till here, isn't it? Now, so now I know x bar, I know y bar, I know the value for summation of x, summation of y, summation xy, summation x square, summation y square. So therefore, no doubt, even I know the value for n. So no doubt, we can find the value for byx. So byx, this is the formula. Okay, so put the values accordingly. Put the values accordingly. And in the next page, we'll calculate. So pause the video, we move to the next page. Alright, so calculate, and we will be getting the value for byx as minus 1 by 4. Clear? Byx as minus 1 by 4. See, the question was to find the value of, y, isn't it? This was the question. Predict or find the value for y when x is 16. Find the value for y means we need to find the regression line of y on x. So hence, regression line of y and x from here, use the formula y minus y bar byx into x minus x bar. Put the value for x bar and y bar byx. You will be getting regression line of y on x. The calculation is very, very easy. Just need to put the values. So to predict the value for y when x is 16, to predict the value for y when x is 16, from equation number 1, we put the value for y. We put the value for, x, isn't it or not? So 4y is equals to minus x plus 105. So 4y is equals to minus 16 plus 105. So 4y equals to 89. So y is equals to 89 by 4, which is 22.25. So this is how we need to find the value of y when x is given. Also to find the regression lines of x and y and x. Okay? So note down, we move to the next sum. Alright, so next one is question number 20, which is ISA 2012. The question is a bit different. Let us see the question. For the following observations, which are given out here, okay, in terms of coordinates, right? The first one is the value for x, the second one is the value for y, similarly till here. Estimate the value for y when x is 10 and estimate the value for x when y is 5. So we need to find the value for y, find the value for x. Okay, all in all, I need to find regression line of y on x and regression line of x on y from this given observation. Right, if you count, there are 9 values of x and y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So hence the value for n is 9. Clear? So we construct a table to find byx and bxy. So how will you do the construction? Again in the same format. Keep the first column for x, keep the second column for y. See, the value for x is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, which is this. Clear? The value for y are 4, 8 through 4, 8, 2, 12, 10, 14, 16, 6 and 18. So x we know abscissa and y we know the ordinates, which are x and y. Okay, I hope you're clear. The third column is again same, product of x and y. The fourth column x square, the fifth column y square. So by multiplying you can get xy. 1 into 4 is 4, 2 into 8 is 16, 3 2 is 6, similarly 9 into 18 is 162. X square, square all these terms correspondingly. 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, similar 9 square is 81. Y square means square of y, 16, 64, 4, 144, 100 and so on. Clear? Now this last line we know it is the summation. The summation means the total, isn't it not? So summation of x is 45, summation of y 90, summation of x for 530, similarly 285 and then 1140. Please verify yourself using calculator, calculate and verify. Clear? Okay, and now we need to find x bar, y bar. And x bar we know the formula, summation of x by n. So put the value 45 by 9, which is 5, and then summation of y by n is y bar, 90 by 9 is 10. Okay, so till here so far we got the value for x bar, y bar. Now we need to find the value for bxy and byx. So pause the video, note it down. Okay, so just looking at here, I hope you're clear with that. I have used the formula for bxy. So put the values accordingly from the table, what you have given. Okay, what you got from the table, put the value out here, and then you can find the value for bxy, which is 1 by 3. Similarly, byx, use the formula. Again, put the values from the table. See, the numerator is same. The numerator is same, so I have kept out here 80 straight away. Okay, just calculate the denominator. So hence byx will be 4 by 3. So bxy 1 by 3, byx 4 by 3. And we know that the product of these two has to be less than 1. You can also verify 1 by 3 into 4 by 3. It is 4 by 9, which is less than 1. Okay. So we got all the values that we need to get. And then now finally we are finding regression line of y on x and x on y. So find regression line of y on x, y minus y bar, byx, x minus x bar, put the values, and if you simplify then you get 3y minus 30 is equals to 4x minus 20. Now take this minus 30 to the right hand side. So pause the video, I move to the next page. Right, so 3y is equals to 4x plus 10. 3y is equals to 4x plus 10 is a regression line of y on x. Similarly, find regression line of x on y. The formula is x minus x bar, bxy, y minus y bar. Put all the values and then we get the regression line of x and y as 3y. 3x is equals to y plus 5. So give it equation number 1, equation number 2. According to the question, you're asked to find the value for y when x is 10. You're asked to find the value for y when x is 10. So we need to find the value for y means we have to use regression line of y on x, which is this. Regression line of y on x was 3y is equals to 4x plus 10. The value for x is 10, put out here. So 4 into 10 is 40, 40 plus 10 is 50. So hence the value for y is 50 by 3. Please verify yourself. Similarly, to find the value for x, predict or estimate the value for x was the question. Estimate the value for x when y is equals to 5. So here we use regression line of x on y. The previous one was y on x and this one is x on y because I need to find the value for x. So equation number 2 is x on y. 3x is equals to y plus 5. What is the value for y? 5. So 5 plus 5 is 10. So hence the value for x is 10 by 3. So very simple concept to find the value for x and y. The only difficult part out here would be to find the value for bxy, byx and then the construct a table. The rest of the thing is very, very simple and easy. So pause the video to note it down. So far we have come to the end of this chapter and the assignments for today will be question number 9, number 13, number 17, which are very similar questions that we have done in the video 18 also. And please do check workout example number 16 and number 15, which are 2016 and 2015 questions. Okay, so that's it for today. So tomorrow we'll see with a new chapter.